Stellar Xlm could see trillions of throughput and Zioncoins could benefit. And one of the fundamental factors that could be the catalyst for this is Stellar Xlm's use case, its utility, what its functionality is on the blockchain. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about things like its DEX. You can trade an open market, a decentralized open market, from asset to asset. You can create assets from stocks. You can create assets from commodities and pair them together via anchors. You can provide banking services via anchors. And one of the other things that you can do is have automated market making code in on the system. So automated market making code, AMM, is in on the Stellar blockchain, and that's one of the things that we're going to be looking at today. So without further ado, Nathan, automated market making with Lumenswap. Okay, so this post is back from November 2022, almost a year ago, the 7th milestone, AMM, automated market making from Lumenswap. Greetings, Lumens community. AMM is finally here. After months of waiting, Lumenswap's AMM has been released, and now it's time to chant liquidity, liquidity, liquidity. And liquidity is coming to the Stellar ecosystem. The liquidity is in the Stellar ecosystem. Why AMM? Before 2019, the DeFi boom, blockchain advocates touted that up-and-coming revolution, but DEXs and networks didn't have enough liquidity. The lack of liquidity slowed down progress and delayed the emergence of a fair decentralized financial platforms. Users aren't likely to use a network without sufficient liquidity, but to attract liquidity, the network needs to have many users, a classic catch-22 scenario. On top of that, centralized exchanges offer high speed and low fees. So if DEXs want to compete, they need a way to break that vicious loop. The rules of the game changed when Uniswap's founder, Hayden Adams, came up with a brilliant solution using one blockchain's core features, participation. Hayden built an automatic market maker protocol using constant functions and an elegantly simple formula. X times Y is Z. The protocol allows people to lock their assets into a liquidity pool in exchange for a piece of trading fees on the DEX. This simple mechanism incentivizes people to contribute liquidity to pools instead of simply holding their assets in a wallet. As the pools grow, the AMM can offer better rates, thereby attracting more traders. However, there's one major problem. As adoption grows, transaction fees become prohibitively expensive because Ethereum and other blockchains aren't built to handle a large number of transactions per second. For example, they're not scalable. And that's where Stellar comes in, a purpose-built blockchain for financial operations that is both decentralized and secure. The AMM in Stellar is built into its core. Unlike some smart contract-based networks where functionality is added by third parties, this structure ensures security and neutralizes many smart contract-related attacks. Protocol 18 allows all users to enjoy the benefits of AMM. For those reasons, we decided to build our AMM client on Stellar. We'll talk about client features in the rest of the article. Now, as you can see, it's quite straightforward. Lumenswap have come up with the idea that it's a great idea to build AMM using Protocol 18 on the Stellar blockchain because of those issues aforementioned. I read on. You can swap your assets on this screen. Of course, not all swap requests will be performed via AMM because OBM may have better rates for certain swaps. Therefore, Horizon will decide on the best rate for the swap. Nevertheless, we believe that over time, AMM will grow in popularity and attract liquidity to overtake OBM. My pool. This screen lets you see a list of pools you've created. So you could build your own pools of liquidity and you'll get rewarded for that. Great idea. To create a new pool, click on the corresponding button and select your asset pair on the model that pops up. Once you've inputted how much of one asset you want to add to the pool, the client automatically calculates the required amount of the second asset based on their prices. And it looks like that. And by the way, Lumenswap have open sourced all this code, and we are absolutely incorporating this code into Zigfree V2, our new wallet. And we're providing a new login functionality where you can create an account, sign for transactions like these by simply using your finger and face biometrics. So no more needing to having to input your secret keys into the site where you may feel vulnerable for whatever website that you're using. You can simply do it all within the wallet, and we coupled this up with the simple signer so that it's in a modal and it protects even from the actual site itself. So this is the direction we're going. We've pretty much built that web app, and we will be incorporating OBM, which is the DEX, and the swap functionality along with AMM. So I read on. To deposit liquidity to a pool, you can click on deposit button and enter your desired amount on the modal that pops up. Once you've submitted your transaction, you need to wait until the network confirms it. If you wish to withdraw your assets, click on the withdraw button. Note that you can't make partial withdrawals. If you submit the transaction, all of your liquidity will be withdrawn from the pool. Note that relative value of two assets is never constant. In fact, the value can change in the few seconds it takes from the time you submit your request until it's confirmed on the network. Therefore, when depositing and withdrawing liquidity, you need to express your maximum acceptable variability, called slippage, to account for the quick changes in price. If the actual price at the time of confirming the transaction falls within your range, the transaction will go through. Otherwise, nothing will happen. For example, suppose you want to withdraw 2 USDC and 10 Lumenswap from a pool. You set your slippage to 1%. In that case, you may receive 9.9 USDC and 2.1 in Lumenswap in your wallet. Now, here are the pools. This screen gives you an overview of your assets in various pools on Lumenswap. You'll also see the total value lockup TVL and the total and the number of accounts for each pool. Pool details here. You'll see pool details including operations and your own share of the pool. Check that out. Wallets. This section is also available for OBM and lets you view your account assets. Here you go. Finally, we'd like to emphasize that this is version 1 of AMM Client. We aim to constantly improve the user experience as well as adding valuable new features in the future. And I just want to say what a great job, Lumenswap, and thank you very much for open sourcing your product. We'll certainly be using that code in our own Zigfree V2 wallet, and that is AMM for you. Nathan, back over to you. And there you have it. Thanks again for that, Nathan. Automated market making from Lumenswap Protocol 18 on the Stellar blockchain. And really, this is a supreme way to get involved in the Stellar ecosystem, in the blockchain, to participate and benefit from it, to receive rewards for providing a market making service. And so individuals can participate, communities can participate, big companies, institutions can participate from anywhere in the world on this decentralized open source network with fast transactions and low transaction fees. A major problem solver for the blockchain community. And having said that, I'd really like to extend my gratitude to Lumenswap for open sourcing that code so that other developers can use it on their dApps, on their apps, and again help to grow the ecosystem. That aside, I haven't been able to make too many videos, so you might be seeing a few more shorts from me, just really because time. I'm trying to use my dead time, obviously driving in the van, creating these videos. I did have to pull up to do that, read that Medium post off real quick, but as I said, delivered. More about Stellar Ecosystem, AMM. My times are taken up by my youngest son at the moment, Ethan, who's producing quite a lot of sick and needing quite a few nappies changed. So if you don't see too much of me, that be why, people. In any case, thank you for tuning in. I'm Nathan, aka Nathan of Zion. Smash the Zion coin up there, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Take care now.